At 10, the Nets' Richard Jefferson and Vince Carter get off to a flying start.
There's Jefferson. Oh, what a play. Jefferson to Carter.
At 9, score tied, final seconds, the Heat turn to Kevin Braswell.
Braswell put it up, and he won it. Kevin Braswell wins the game for Miami.
In at number 8, it's Hornets rookie Chris Paul setting up J.R. Smith.
CP on the run. Alley-oop for J.R. and it's down.
That's what everybody's looking to see. That's what everybody's looking for. Those two guys getting out on the floor.
At number 7, another alley-oop. It's Chauncey Billups to Tayshaun Prince.
A lob to Tayshaun for the quick throwdown. Perfect timing on the pass.
Wow, and a quick timeout by Avery Johnson.
At 6 is this long-range heave from Houston, Stromile Swift.
Dikembe can block it. Oh, does it count? Does it count? Half-court shot, Stromile Swift.
At 5, it's Stromile again, this time from a much shorter distance.
Oh, Stromile Swift with a hammer slam.
That was mean.
I thought he was going to lay it up. I didn't think there was any way he could dunk that ball.
At 4, the Suns run the give and go, but run right into Brian Skinner.
Solo. Oh, what a play. Who, by the way, is an excellent shot blocker. He is quite the athlete.
At number 3, the Warriors duo of Mike Dunleavy and Jason Richardson.
Dunleavy galloping and finding Richardson with a great slam inside.
Brilliant left-handed pass from Mike Dunleavy.
At 2, the Nets' Vince Carter returns the favor for Richard Jefferson.
Oh, Carter from Jefferson. We've seen some spectacular moves.
And at number 1, Steve Nash, already in MVP form.
That triggers the rush the other way by Nash. Oh, what a pass. Yeah!
You got to make that shot after you get that kind of stuff from Steve Nash. You can't miss that one.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. Starting off at number 10, it's Smush Parker stealing the show in L.A.
Great steal by Smush Parker. A 2-on-1 with George. Parker. Oh, what a play.
Whirling dervish faking the backwards pass and that little floater and energize this crowd.
Coming in at number 9 is the reigning slam dunk champ, Josh Smith.
Salim Stoudemire down low.
Oh, Josh Smith got even that time.
And that's what he should do.
At number 8 is Milwaukee's Bobby Simmons going right through the Heat.
8 on the shot clock. Bobby Simmons. Bobby Simmons with a rip-roaring slam dunk. Man, he was emphatic with that. Whoa.
At number 7 is Detroit's duo of Rip Hamilton and Tayshaun Prince.
Here comes Hamilton. Look out. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. What an airborne slam by Tayshaun Prince on the Hamilton assist.
At 6 is the Hornets' J.R. Smith, doing it at both ends of the floor.
JR says we'll put him in a funk. He's got it again. And this time, nobody rejects the dunk.
J.R. Smith. This is a highlight reverse-ified.
At number 5, down by 1, Detroit looks to rip for the game winner.
They get it to Hamilton. He gets a clean look and buries it. Yep. There you go.
Coming in at number 4, check out this passing wizardry from Washington.
Ahead.
Oh, what a play by Atkins. And the slam by Hayes. Eyes in the back of his head.
Beautiful pass, but if Jarvis Hayes stops running, that play doesn't get converted. What a pass from Chucky Atkins and the conversion on the basket.
At 3, with the shot clock winding down, Mehmet Okur has to fire away.
Okur, I don't think they see the shot clock. Now Okur, desperation, throws it up off the glass. I don't believe it. The Jazz lead by 7. They're living right tonight.
That's 2 of them. Unreal. When things like that are happening, I'm here to tell you, you're in for a long night, Mark.
In at number 2 is this spectacular spin from Miami's Dwayne Wade.
Here's Wade off the pump fake. The wild spinner drops. There it is. Fans have been waiting for a play like that.
finish, Dwayne Wade.
And at number 1, Vince Carter in the face of Alonzo Mourning.
This lead of 8, Miami's largest of the game, but talk about large. How about that slam dunk from Vince Carter? What body control and what power by Carter.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for... At number 10, off the turnover, Brian Cook serves it up to Kobe Bryant.
Joe Johnson tried to dribble it past Brian Cook, just put it right on his foot, and Kobe Bryant throws down a monster jam, and he's fouled by Marvin Williams. Wow.
At 9, from the same game, it's Hawks rookie Salim Stoudemire.
Here is Stoudemire, had the jumper instead. He's going to take it and go reverse. Salim Stoudemire. There he is. He scores fast and he scores in bunches.
In at number 8, Pau Gasol comes through in the clutch for the Grizzlies.
Tip. Gasol for the win. Yeah!
What do you say about that, baby?
Oh, Gasol at the buzzer.
At number 7 is the Pistons' Ben Wallace with this ferocious follow.
Oh, Ben Wallace, a play and down hard. What a play!
In at number 6 is King James, going high above the Sonics.
LeBron James with numbers. Up top for LeBron James. He came out of the attic to smash that down.
At number 5 is another high flyer, the Hornets' Desmond Mason.
Look out here. Desmond Mason will windmilled up. That was a 3-on-none.
At 4, the Sonics lead by 2, and the Raptors have just 1 shot left.
He's got to miss it. 2.7 seconds, and it is a rainbow. Nope. Rebound going away.
Yep, counts. Count it.
Yep, overtime. Here at the Air Canada Center.
In at number 3 is Jason Kidd setting it up for Richard Jefferson. No look for Kidd, driving to the rim. Look out! Off the backboard for the slam. Richard Jefferson trailing, and Kidd knew exactly what he was doing. At 2 is this long-distance launch from the net, Zoran Planinic. Planinic, the flick. Oh! Zoran Planinic! His prayer is answered. And with the number 1 play, the Bucks' Mo Williams shoots down the Pacers.
Williams, 3. Yes! He's for the win! For the win! The Milwaukee Bucks have snatched one back. Unbelievable! Unbelievable!
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. At 10, off the inbounds play, the Suns run the alley-oop for Sean Marion.
Oh, boy. Marion. Beautiful pass and slam.
Sean Marion can get up now.
In at number 9 is Sagana Diop saving the game for the Mavericks.
It's Melo driving around Daniels. Blocked by Jack. He's been the hero tonight. His 6th block. Devin Harris to the ball, and he's fouled with under a second to go.
At number 8, the Heat's Antoine Walker goes up top for Dwayne Wade.
Walker the lob for Wade, and he slams for 2. Hey, what? People getting their money's worth tonight, aren't they?
At number 7, the Bucks' TJ Ford gets way up high for the follow.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Where'd he come from?
Are you kidding me? Save that one, folks.
He's 6 feet tall.
Checking in at number 6, the Hornets' Desmond Mason hammers it home.
Desmond Mason with a ferocious slam dunk. He climbed the ladder and exploded.
At 5, the Warriors' Jason Richardson sends it down on the Blazers.
Richardson as Miles went for it. Jason elongates with the right-hand rip.
How about that for a power dunk?
At 4 is Dwayne Wade going through and over the Sixers.
Wade again, and another slam. You saw that one coming. Made a nice move off the screen, split the defensive players.
At number 3, here's Dwayne yet again with another incredible move.
What a dribble by Wade. Oh my gosh, what a play.
He put that ball between his legs to beat 3 defenders to the rim.
So nice, we got to see that thing at least twice. Wow. Over the river, through the woods, right to the hoop, Dwayne Wade goes.
At number 2, Cleveland starts the break, and LeBron provides the finish.
Jackson with a lob for James.
Now the house was quiet till then, but his head was right up there at the rim.
And with the number 1 play of the week, who else but Dwayne Wade?
Weber looking, I believe they're on a give and go with Iguodala, but it's spoiled by Wade. He swiped. Oh my! Unbelievable. Holy mackerel. He threw up a prayer, Stephen, and down the net. Goodness.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching.
Starting things off at number 10 is a high-flying Hawk, Josh Childress.
He's got to go the other way. Look out, flying dunk.
Josh Childress.
With the jam.
At number 9, Raptors rookie Joey Graham shows how to finish the break.
But here in this game, look at this, another fast break basket. Wow.
At 8, the Hawks' Joe Johnson sets up slam dunk king Josh Smith.
Hard bounce, Josh Smith.
Oh, my goodness! Josh Smith! Wow, that's all I can say about that one.
At number 7, check out this flashy pass from the Sixers' Andre Iguodala.
Forward, nice backdoor cut. Iguodala behind the back to Hunter, and a giant leap as he slams for 2. What a look by Andre Iguodala.
At 6, Jazz rookie Darren Williams introduced himself to the Warriors.
The running start here.
Behind the screen.
Williams able to dunk it. Warriors had it down to 3. Utah pushes it back up to 11.
At number 5, it's Marcus Camby saving the day for Denver.
Camby, blocked it from behind. Camby with a block, Nuggets win. The Nuggets with a huge win on the road here in Washington.
In at number 4, King James reigns supreme once again.
Cavaliers only on top by a deuce. Now LeBron. James! No, he didn't! Flight number 23 coming out of the attic in downtown Cleveland.
At number 3 is this connection from the Nets' Jason Kidd to Vince Carter.
Good big play by Parker, finding Carter, yes! In the foul!
Backdoor cut, and oh my goodness! Finishing emphatically. Get in the post, the big fella.
At 2, with the score tied in overtime, it's Knicks rookie Nate Robinson.
Kicks it out, Robinson. Robinson, the three-pointer. It's gone! At the buzzer! Nate Robinson wins it for the Knicks in overtime!
And how dramatic is that, folks?
No question about it. A rainbow from the corner. And the Knicks with their most exciting victory of the season and one they desperately needed.
And at number 1, Chauncey Billups takes a hit but still hits the shot.
Nice cut inside by Chauncey. Reverse. Scoop for a score. Catch it, baby, and a foul.
And a highlight shot right
man,
there.
Oh, man. What a play by Mr. Big Shot.
That's our show for this week. At 10 is the Knicks' Nate Robinson to his fellow rookie Channing Frye.
Robinson, nice wraparound pass to Frye. And a foul. Beautiful look from Nate Robinson. And the rookies match up on a pretty play.
Coming in at number 9 is this dazzling play from the Rockets' Tracy McGrady.
Grady. Oh, gets by Joe Johnson. Reversal for 2. T-Mac to the rack. Oh, what a move. Oh, man. That's the reason he's special.
At 8, Portland's Darius Miles powers his way past the Sixers.
Haven't been any question. Brandon Miles jams it inside.
Now that's how to put it down.
As he spun to the inside. And when Miles does that, he's done it a couple of times tonight, he makes it look so easy.
Yeah.
At number 7 is the Hawks' Josh Smith going right at Alonzo Mourning.
He works the ball.
Whoa! With gusto, Josh Smith bringing it way back and then dunking over Mourning.
At 6 is this sensational stuff from the Knicks' Trevor Ariza.
Oh, Ariza. Wow. Trevor Ariza cleared for takeoff.
At 5, Rafael Araujo put some extra flavor on this dish.
Oh, what a play. What a pass by Araujo, who actually had the shot, did not turn, did not realize he was wide open, but a very pretty assist.
And the judges give him a 9.8 on the pass. Very nicely done. What a big fella, carrying his 290 pounds down the middle of the floor.
At number 4, the Bucks' Mo Williams beats the clock and the Wizards.
Williams will fire for the game. Got it. And Milwaukee wins at the buzzer.
Boy, what a shooting exhibition by that guy there.
He was feeling it the entire fourth quarter, and nobody was going to stop him.
At 3, another game-winning play for the Bucks. This time it's Andrew Bogut.
Logan blocks the shot. Game over. How about that defensive play by Andrew Bogut? He bails it out. Boy, Andrew Bogut saves another headset and a Bucks victory.
At 2, Jamal Crawford starts the break, and Trevor Ariza finishes.
Crawford drive, kicks it back to Ariza. Oh! Trevor Ariza attacks the rim.
Intoxicating stuff by the 6'8" Ariza.
And at number 1, Ruben Patterson brings down the house in Portland.
200 shot with one. Dixon gets it away. Short. Oh! Ruben, who else? Who else would that be flying that high?
Where did he come from? Ruben Patterson.
That's our show for this week. Starting off at number 10, Jacques Vaughn has no answer for Allen Iverson.
Very tough defender, Jacques Vaughn. Iverson going one-on-one, accepting the challenge, and as they say, breaks the ankles of Vaughn and knocks it down.
I don't know what to say in that situation here. A pitch is worth 1,000 words, but Allen Iverson says, sit down. I'm stroking this jumper.
At 9, the Hornets' J.R. Smith had this greeting for Joel Fritzvilla.
J.R., look at that! No call necessary. Now, get on up there with your hot jump yourself and get embarrassed. Wow. That was last call for J.R.
In at number 8, off the miss, it's the Lakers' Von Wafer coming out of nowhere.
Great for Roger Sports Center. Oh, look at that. Nobody put a body on one Laker and a slam dunk for the Lakers. Von Wafer.
At 7, from the same game, another exciting young Laker, Smush Parker.
Parker, little razzle-dazzle. Are you kidding me?
Bronx in the house.
Kidding me? I mean, he took that ball 27 feet away in front of the Raptor bench. Did a wraparound and a reverse.
In at number 6 is King James, rising above the Nets.
James gets inside and a foul. What a play from LeBron James. Talk about a power move.
At number 5, speaking of power moves, check out the Heat's Dwayne Wade.
What a great running jam by Wade.
In at number 4, Vince Carter knew it was his night after this shot.
Carter gets inside. Wild shot. Everything going in for Vince Carter. 26 first half points.
It's a circus shot.
At number 3, Fred Jones keeps it alive and then just keeps going.
Here comes Jones. A reverse stuff by Fred Jones.
Oh, my. That'll wake this crowd up.
At number 2, down by 3, the Raptors leave it to Mo Peterson.
Mo Pete for 3. No good. Tipped up into the air. Kept alive by Peterson. Another one. And he got it to tie the game at 105. Can you believe that?
And Peterson right back after that long rebound, gets his own missed shot, spots up behind the 3, but the second time was a charm.
And at 1 is a dazzling play from the Hawks as they knock off the Spurs.
Knocked away and lost control. The Spurs turn it over. Childress. Back to Childress.
Look at Al Harrington getting it back, behind the back pass, and Childress knows how to finish.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for...
Starting off at number 10 in overtime, Baron Davis shoots for the win.
Handles the ball, he's got the win in his sights, and three is good. Baron Davis drills a three with 4/10 of a second remaining. 4/10 of a second remaining in the overtime. Baron Davis comes back to the ball to get it. Turn made one dribble and fired a three.
At 9, the Sixers' Andre Iguodala rising high above the Hawks.
Down the lane. Iguodala!
Whoa, wow. Ouch.
In at number 8, down by 1, the Kings leave it to Bonzi Wells.
Bonzi for the win! Yes! It's all over! Bonzi Wells has won it for Sacramento! And if you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball. Bonzi Wells wins it at the buzzer!
At number 7 is Andre Iguodala rocking the rims once again.
And here comes another dunk. Close your eyes. I mean, this guy is putting on a dunkathon.
At 6 is Adrunas Ilgauskas showing his passing skills.
Ilgauskas, he's one of the NBA's premier offensive rebounders. Second in the league. What a wraparound pass for LeBron James stuff.
You know what happens, Eric, when you have a great passer on your team like LeBron James, it just filters to the other guys. And Ilgauskas, what a wraparound, gorgeous pass.
At number 5 is another sweet dish from the Clippers' Sean Livingston. Livingston delivers, jam, and the foul. Oh, what a play by Sean Livingston. At 4 is Carmelo Anthony flying even higher than Josh Smith.
Carmelo's ahead. There he goes. Oh, he rams one over the NBA slam dunk champion Josh Smith.
In at number 3 is Baron Davis taking it to the hoop in style.
And here come the Warriors on the run. Baron Davis. Oh, what a move by Davis.
Richardson did a real nice job of keeping his head up and making sure he looked up court. And just a great finish by Davis.
At number 2, it's Carmelo to Kenyon Martin, who adds the exclamation point.
Martin. Oh, Kenyon Martin from Carmelo Anthony.
And as you can hear, a portion of the crowd enjoyed that, as did Kenyon.
My goodness, made me sit straight up, Mom. And the number 1 play of the week is Steve Francis throwing it down on the Knicks.
Francis and a foul. Steve Francis to the basket.
Awe-inspiring stuff. This man is only 6'3", folks. Take a look at this. Rising majestically with this stuff.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching.
Starting off at number 10 is the Grizzlies' Dante Jones with this thunderous dunk.
And Dante Jones taking it strong to the rim.
You talk about bringing home the bacon, folks. It is what it is.
At 9, the Bulls couldn't put anything past Charlotte's Gerald Wallace.
Gordon driving to the right hand, rejected by Wallace. Baston beats inside, it's rejected again by Wallace, this time from Nocioni.
Wallace has done a little everything today, hasn't he?
He sure has.
21 points, terrific game.
A couple of block shots.
In at number 8, it's the Spurs with this display of championship basketball.
Parker, double team, reminding Ori. Oh, nice to Muhammad. Pretty teamwork from the San Antonio Spurs. Wow, Parker drawing the double team down low.
Coming in at number 7 is one of the league's most exciting rookies, Chris Paul.
This is Chris
Oh, what an acrobatic score and the foul.
Well, if you didn't know, now you know. That is Chris Paul, folks.
At number 6 is the Warriors combo of Baron Davis and Jason Richardson.
And Richardson spiking it on Dallenberg's head.
Baron Davis knew he was coming down the middle. That's that good read from both of them.
Checking in at number 5 is the Wizards' Caron Butler with the reverse jab.
Running the floor for Butler, great pass. Oh, reverse layup by Butler.
Whoa, what a dunk from Caron going underneath, up and over.
Spectacular move by Caron Butler.
At number 4, Jerry Stackhouse rocks the house in Dallas.
That it's going to be at least 3 weeks before he plays himself back into really good NBA game shape.
And gets the big hammer dunk
into O'Neal's grill. I mean,
At 3, with under a second left, the Bucks look to Andrew Bogut for the game winner.
Free inbound, up, Bogut, up the dash to the line. Andrew Bogut has knocked off the San Antonio Spurs. What a beautiful play, Kukoc and Bogut. The Bucks have beaten San Antonio. What a great play.
At number 2 is LeBron James with a great steal and an even better finish.
LeBron James got a rip away. Flight number 23 to take off and touchdown in downtown Cleveland. Monstrous throwdown. I love when those high flyers go in and then do that reverse slam with their back to the basket like that.
And with the number 1 play, it's Vince Carter sending home the pass from Jason Kidd.
The players out on the court don't trust one another that the ball is going to move. Oh, my. Carter with a little icing on the cake in Orlando to give the Nets a 13-point lead again.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. Starting us off at number 10 is Andre Iguodala driving coast to coast.
Iguodala drops down the floor and throws it in reverse.
One more look at it right at the top of the key. Just a little stutter step. Defensive players spread out and that thing just parted.
At 9, Orlando's Deshaun Stevenson with this magical move.
Stevenson reverse and a foul.
Boy, that's athleticism. Nice look by Grant Hill. Stevenson, he hung up in the air with a perfect spin.
At number 8, the Raptors' Mo Peterson racing to beat the third quarter buzzer.
Peterson, he's going to have to force it up.
Got it! What a play! Mo Peterson, you can got it!
Mo Peters living large tonight, folks.
At 7 is Ben Wallace at one end and Tayshaun Prince at the other.
O'Neal Patton rejected by Ben Wallace. Here's Prince going behind the back and puts it down.
Well, some plays seem to be worth more than 2 points. I think this is one of them. The crowd erupts on the block, and then Prince on the other end, giving Dwayne Wade a little taste of his own medicine. Around the back for the slam. This crowd is going nuts.
At 6, another third quarter buzzer beater from the Sixers' Kevin Ollie.
Still time for the Sixers. Can Ollie let it fly? There it is. Yes! He did it!
That's outstanding.
Kevin Ollie hits the 3, and the Sixers lead by 1 after 3.
At number 5 is Earl Boykins with the pass and Kenyon Martin with the power.
Kenyon Martin. Over to Starovich. Kmart open for business. I thought there was no way he was going to get to the rim on this one. I mean, he jumps at the dotted line and just climbs the Starovich. Wow.
In at number 4, Dwayne Wade leaves the Wizards standing still.
He set a double screen for Wade. He goes the other way. Oh my goodness, what a slam dunk by Dwayne Wade.
It's always amusing to watch opposing fans, Eric, the way they jump out of their seat at an opponent dunking the ball.
Now look at this. They set a double screen for him right. He went left and faked everybody out. Look at that finish.
At 3, the Hornets create a buzz with Chris Paul and Desmond Mason.
Numbers, Mason.
Oh, yeah, that was nice. Getting the crowd excited. Good finish by Desmond Mason. That was a big-time play.
In at number 2, it's Earl Boykins once again from an impossible angle.
This kid can hit these buzzer beater shots.
He did it last year numerous times at the end of quarters. I don't even know how he saw the rim. He had Rashard Lewis at 6'10" on him. This thing didn't hit anything but the floor after it went through. Look at this. This is so clean.
Over the backboard.
The knit barely moved. That's the old Larry Bird commercial, wasn't it? Off the house, over the backboard, into the score.
And at number 1, it's Dwayne Wade going through and over the Bucks.
Wade splits the D. Oh my! What a play by Dwayne Wade!
You can only do that if you hang in the air for a half hour. He did, boy. Man, was he up there a long time.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for starting us off at number 10 is Vince Carter and the Nets getting the jump on the Raptors.
Coming this way to Kidd and Robinson probably.
And they get it to Kidd. Long. You can't do it any better than that. Vince Carter wins the tap.
And Kidd and Carter were on the same page, leading to the alley-oop.
That was pretty.
In at number 9 is Seattle's Flip Murray, driving right through the Pistons.
This is Murray into the lane, going to the cup, and they will flush it. Flip Murray on the trampoline. Brought it all the way from the Strawberry Mansion. Cranks a drive in the lane.
And all the Pistons, Kevin, are saying, hey, you had him. No, you had him. They're all pointing at each other saying, no, you got him. You got him. No one took Flip Murray, and he did. He went home and flushed it.
In at number 8, the Nuggets, down by 3 in the final seconds. Look for the tie.
And the boy, quick.
He's got to get the shot. Oh, don't let him have it.
Anthony's got it, and that is a 3 that is away. Good at the buzzer. Overtime in Denver.
At number 7, the Cavaliers start the break, and LeBron provides the finish.
LeBron James with that jackhammer smash as he just dropped jaws all over Milwaukee.
Checking in at number 6 is the pretty spin move from the Hawks, Joe Johnson.
Joe Johnson working against Mike James. With a stop and go. And a spin to the top. That is NBA fantastic basketball, folks. If you like athleticism, wow.
Coming in at number 5, here's LeBron James ahead of the field once again.
Lean in to protect Kennedy. Oh, my goodness. LeBron James has 24. He can soar.
At 4, off the scramble, Knicks rookie Channing Frye sends it home.
Maurice Taylor with a great rebound, saved by Channing Frye. Up he goes for a big one. His second slam of the game. And the Knicks are up by 19 points.
Frye has provided the impetus.
At 3, it's LeBron yet again, this time rising up on defense.
This is part of it, the running game. See you later, LeBron James. That fires up LeBron and the crowd.
It sure does. He could have blocked that with his shoulder. He was up so high.
At number 2 is Vince Carter, continuing to burn his former team.
But even when they beat the Miami, I didn't think they played like this.
Oh! Vince Carter twisting and turning in midair for the slammer. And at number 1, it's Vince once again with the game-winning dagger.
The door is open for the Nets.
Enough time, though.
Kidd, 3 seconds. Carter looking for the win. He buries it.
Vince Carter back in Toronto with a bang.
Welcome home. Incredibly timed. Calderon right there. What? Just an unbelievable shot by Vince Carter to cap this off. Kidd once again setting him up, and he gets another great look at the basket. Oh. Step it up and finish it off.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. Starting at number 10, Carmelo Anthony looks to win it for Denver in triple overtime.
Boykin's looking for Melo. Carmelo's got it. Carmelo's pull-up shoots. With 2.9 seconds remaining. Oh, my goodness. This is unbelievable. With cotton coming out of his nose. He hits the big one. Carmelo Anthony.
Coming in at number 9 is Dwayne Wade, rising high above Golden State.
Right through the Warrior defense to dunk it down.
As I said before, early in the game, he loves to split defenders. That's exactly what he did.
At 8, down by 3 in overtime, Houston turns to rookie Luther Head.
Luther gives it up to Alston. 5 seconds down to 4. Luther Head outside, steps back, fires. Oh! Luther Head has tied the game at 99, and we're headed to a second overtime. Oh, what a cold-blooded shot by the rookie from Illinois.
I can't believe he got that ball to go in.
Wow, get some coffee, folks.
In at number 7, Portland's defense is in good hands with Theo Ratliff.
Luke Walton, the cutter is mid.
Ratliff blocks it with 2 hands. I'll tell you what, that'll be on tonight. I mean, this is a 2-handed, see you later. No way you're dunking on me block. Oh, I mean, that is big time.
At 6, from the same game, Kobe Bryant finds a way to get it past Theo.
You know what's coming here.
Theo couldn't get it, and Kobe got it home. What a shot by Bryant.
Now, there's only 1 or 2 guys in the entire, maybe Dwayne Wade makes that shot. No one else.
In at number 5 is this double spin from Atlanta's Josh Childress.
Childress spinning. Childress, nice play. Johnson, no! Beautifully done for the Hawks.
They have great individual talent. We see that.
At number 4, LeBron tries to steal the show from Kobe in L.A.
Right, Austin Snow with the steal. Battling the clock. Here comes James. Oh, LeBron James with a second to go in the half. Did I just see that, Marv?
At number 3, it's the Sixers' Chris Webber finding Samuel Dellenbear.
They're confused. Webber.
Question the play of the night.
At 2, it's another Sixers duo, Iverson to Iguodala.
Dallenberg's on top of his game defensively right now. He can be the stopper.
Oh, nice feed! Out of bounds! Iguodala slams him on a pretty pass from Iverson.
What a setup by Iverson. Celtics unable to react whatsoever. The vision and creativity and imagination. Iguodala high above the crowd and nothing that LaFrance, Perkins, anyone could do about it.
And with the number 1 play, Philly needs a 3 to tie it in double overtime.
They're out of timeouts. Iverson. Are they going to foul? Korver for 3. Oh, it's good! Kyle Korver from downtown! Triple overtime in Philadelphia.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. Starting off at number 10 is the Grizzlies' rising rookie, Hakeem Warrick.
Hakeem off the drop. Oh, and he pumped it in over the top of Chris Anderson. Oh, did he get up in the air and throw it down with authority?
At number 9, the Bulls' Ben Gordon shoots down the Knicks in overtime.
Again! Ben Gordon! Triola! What a shot!
In at number 8 is the latest flight from the Birdman, the Hornets' Chris Anderson.
They'll skip it. Snyder can't put it down, but Chris Anderson making his presence felt.
At 7, another powerful putback from the Clippers' James Singleton.
Whoa. The follow by Singleton. Oh, me, oh, my. You talk about hot.
At 6 is Detroit's Tayshaun Prince going baseline against the Knicks.
Most of the way, the second stringers had a run on the second quarter. Tayshaun Prince with a facial.
Easy. At number 5, the Pacers are flying with Anthony Johnson and Fred Jones.
Johnson behind the back, and it's buried by Fred Jones.
Great read by Anthony Johnson, seeing that the Timberwolves couldn't get back.
At 4 is the Hawks combo of Al Harrington to Josh Smith.
He leaks out, throws it up. Goodness, that's a highlight special for Josh Smith on the finish. Wow.
In at number 3 is the Raptors' Mo Peterson with this circus shot.
Mo Peterson trying to cut his way through the Jazz defense shot. Count it. That is what you call continuation in the NBA.
And this is why you throw it up at the basket. I mean, you just never know.
At number 2, with the score tied, the Sixers look for the last shot.
And it's a win. Iverson for the... Gets it back to Webber with 5. Webber attacks, coming to the rim, left hand, no. Put back Iguodala at the buzzer, yes. Iguodala scored. Philadelphia wins it at the buzzer. A putback by Andre Iguodala. The Sixers overcome a 19-point deficit and win at the buzzer.
And for the number 1 play, Ray Allen's game winner in double overtime.
Ray Allen going deep for the win. Game winner by Ray Allen. That was a cold-blooded bomb. Far beyond the 3-point strike, Ray Allen has ended this affair in 2 overtimes.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. Starting off at number 10, Juan Dixon puts it right where Theo Ratliff can get it.
And Steve lost the ball, and they get 2 points on that. The crowd would have been crazy.
Oh, to Ratliff. Where did that come from?
He blocks a dunk on one end and slams it in the facial on the other end.
At 9, this flashy fast break for Minnesota's Rashad McCann.
He picked this all the way.
Oh, yeah.
And showing a little something.
Dance with 12 points tonight.
At number 8 is Seattle's Rashard Lewis, throwing it down on Utah.
High stepping down the right side, finds the dream. Oh, he pats it with the right hand and powers and muscles through an Oster tag foul at the cup. Give him the bucket and send him to the line.
At 7 is a Raptors alley-oop from Mike James to Chris Bosh.
James, lob, Bosh! Monster jam with the left hand. Wow. 18 by Bosh.
At 6, Detroit's Darko Milicic and Amir Johnson steal the show.
Manson pass picked off by Darko. Great play. Inside to Amir and a windmill jam.
And the bench is going crazy. They love that one.
Oh, man, I am too.
The young fella got not only get points, he got a nice windmill dunk.
In at number 5 is the Trailblazers' dazzling display of teamwork.
6'8" guy getting back to help out.
Blake Dixon tries Bell with the jam. Beautiful ball movement by Portland.
Dixon and Joel filling the lane.
Highlight stuff, no doubt about it.
At 4, the Magic's Pat Garrity going right at Samuel Dellenberg.
Dellenberg. Garrity throws down against the #1 shot blocker in the NBA. By Pat Garrity, throw it down, young fella. Holy mackerel.
At 3 is Minnesota's Troy Hudson, shining at both ends of the floor.
Now it's down to 4, and Hudson steals the pass. Leaves it for Garnett. Nicely done. Troy Hudson to Kevin Garnett.
That's one of those, if I just get it up there in the air enough, KG will take care of it because it was a little bit behind him.
At number 2 is the Bucks connection of Andrew Bogut to Dan Gazarich.
Bogut going upstairs and going down. Counted in the foul.
Oh, Chuck, did you see the way Gazarich pilled that ball up? That was actually a low pass. He just snatched it out of the hands of the defender.
And with the #1 play, LeBron James was all over the court.
And LeBron James blocks it from behind. LeBron at the other end slams it. Oh, baby! A block at one end and a slam dunk at the other. King James indeed. That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. Starting off at number 10 is a high-flying hawk, Josh Smith.
I mean, that is all Josh. He might have put this game away just by 3 unbelievable plays, 2 blocks and a dunk.
At number 9, another hawk, Joe Johnson, looks for the game winner.
This is the ball game. Joe Johnson gets it off. Got it! With 0.7 seconds to go! Wow.
You gotta love it. He's put it in his hand.
At 8 is the Raptors' Mo Peterson, dialing in from long distance.
Rebound taken by Peterson. Peterson fires it up. That'll count if it goes. And he puts it in from half court.
You can see the determination on his face. And look at the focus by Mo Pete. He's following it all the way.
At 7 is Hornets rookie Chris Paul at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Chris Paul trying to beat the buzzer. Will he? Oh, yes, he will! Yes, he will! If there's anybody who can beat the buzzer, it's going to be CP3.
At 6 is Portland's Sebastian Telfair with another buzzer beater.
Telfair, 1 second left from midcourt.
Yes! Telfair! That makes up for it! Talk about hitting 3-pointers. He's getting a little greedy. Stepping back to the midcourt line.
Sebastian, you saw the replay. You know it's good.
At 5 from the same game, Carmelo Anthony answers back.
Notice it's getting later as we go.
Anthony dunks over Ratliff and he's fouled.
Carmelo Anthony showed the voters, the coaches,
guy deserved to be in the All-Star game. That was unbelievable.
At 4 is a former slam dunk champ, Fred Jones.
Here's Fred Jones, who has been alive.
Jones crushes it.
Did he get Chris Middleton looking?
In at number 3 is Kurt Snyder, finishing the break for the Hornets.
Tipped away from Parker. Speedy. Feeds to Taylor. Oh, my! That was Mr. Snyder, just in case you were wondering, L.A.
Quit. Oh, my.
They now know the license plate of that truck.
At 2 is this Heat alley-oop from Jason Williams to Dwayne Wade.
Wade on the reverse off the beautifully thrown lob by Jason Williams. What a gorgeous play called in the timeout by Pat Riley.
And at number 1, it's the Heat once again. Dwayne to Shaq.
Oh, he's hit by Pavlovich, no foul ball, and the alley-oop for O'Neal. What a sequence here, boy. Watch this. Around Pavlovich's back. And then he steps in front, gets the ball back, and the lob to O'Neal. And how about Shaq's reaction?
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching.
Starting at number 10 is this dish from Sarunas Jasikevicius of the Pacers.
Jasikevicius, the no-look to pumps right in, a beauty.
Oh, Rooney tricked him. Looked away, threw it in the air. Perfect timing for Jack to finish.
In at number 9 is Baron Davis going up top to Jason Richardson.
Running with Richardson. Alley-oop. The 180 rip. But Baron Davis making the play and setting it up.
In at number 8 is Knicks rookie Nate Robinson coming up big at both ends.
Heyman. Good defense from Malik Rose. Knocked away by Nate Robinson. Robinson has plenty of time. Spinning inside. Puts it up and in. Top shot from Nate Robinson.
And little Nate all over them that time. Wheeling and dealing off the glass for the hoop. Arousing the crowd.
At number 7, the Jazz look to Mehmet Okur for the overtime game winner.
McLeod fakes a pull for the win. That's good. That's good. That's good. 0.7 seconds left. There's the missed shot. Dang couldn't hold on to the ball. He tried to throw it out and he threw it right to Kirilenko. There it is. Perfect.
At 6, the Pistons, Rip Hamilton connecting with Big Ben Wallace.
Very active defensively. Rip Hamilton. Look at Ben on a one-hand putback.
That was nicely set up. Again, you had both defenders going to the ball handler, in this case, Richard Hamilton, and no one able to address Ben Wallace.
At 5, it's Jason Kidd with the steal, and Vince Carter provides the finish.
Lost control, and Carter attacking the rim.
He is fired up as can be here at Continental Airlines Arena.
In at number 4 is this midair maneuver from the Heat's Dwayne Wade.
Alley-oop to Wade. Oh, beautiful turnaround from Wade.
Oh, baby. How about a 360 in the air because the pass was behind him?
At number 3 is Ricky Davis with the one-hand throwdown.
Anthony Carter is returning way up top, and Ricky Davis, I think he came from St. Paul as he jackhammered that hole. Don't you think that's from St. Paul? Yeah, it certainly was from St. Paul. He ran all the way along that baseline, almost from the sideline. Just really was a time play. Anthony Carter delivered it right on the money.
At 2, the Suns looked for the game-winning shot, but they ran into Kevin Garnett.
4, 3, Nash, Marianne block. Garnett. That game is over.
Well, I don't know, but that was a heck of a play from Garnett all the way from the weak side. Gets over there, and whether it was a good block or not, I don't know.
And at number 1, it's Vince Carter once again with this incredible move.
Carter able to save. Collins return feed. Carter. Oh, no.
It goes down.
Vince Carter. A little half mad. Half amazing.
This absolutely makes no sense. Taking the contact, spinning in the air, and kissing it off the glass.
It seems to defy physics in some way.
That's our show for this week.
Starting at number 10 is this dramatic finish from Seattle's Ray Allen.
Ray Allen going deep for the win. Game winner by Ray Allen. That was a cold-blooded bomb. Far beyond the three-point strike, Ray Allen has ended this affair in 2 overtimes.
At number 9 is Miami's Dwayne Wade with this sensational slam.
Wade on the reverse off the beautifully thrown lob by Jason Williams. What a gorgeous play called in the timeout by Pat Riley.
At number 8, Toronto's Mo Peterson somehow got this one to drop.
Mo Peterson trying to cut his way through the Jazz defense. Shot. Count it. That is what you call continuation in the NBA.
And this is why you throw it up at the basket. I mean, you just never know.
At number 7 is a full court fling from the net, Zoran Planinic.
Planinic, the flick.
Oh! Zoran Planinic! His prayer is answered. At 6 is Dwayne Wade creating some space so he can get it to Shaq.
Oh, he's hit by Popovich. No foul call.
What a sequence here, Marv. Watch this. Around Pavlovic's back. And then he steps in front, gets the ball back, and the lob to O'Neal. And how about Shaq's reaction?
At 5, with the Bucks down by 2, Mo Williams goes for the winner.
Williams, 3. Yes! The Milwaukee Bucks have snatched one back. Unbelievable!
At number 4, Chauncey Billups takes the hit, but still hits the shot.
Nice cut inside by Chauncey. Reverse. Scoop for a score. Capped out, baby, and a foul.
And a highlight shot right there.
Oh, man. What a play by Mr. Big Shot.
At number 3, Jason Kidd finds Vince Carter for the reverse slam.
The players out on the court don't trust one another that the ball is going to move. Oh, my. Carter with a little icing on the cake in Orlando to give the Nets a 13-point lead again.
Coming in at number 2 is Carter once again with some more Vinsanity.
Carter able to save. Collins return feed. Carter. Oh no. It goes down. Vince Carter. A little half man. Half amazing.
This absolutely makes no sense. Taking the contact, spinning in the air, and kissing it off the glass.
It seems to defy physics in some way.
And with the number 1 play from the first half of the season, who else but Vince?
This lead of 8, Miami's the largest of the game, but talk about large. How about that slam dunk from Vince Carter? What body control and what power by Carter.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching.
Starting off at number 10, it's LeBron James going behind the back to Drew Gooden. Left his man James in full flight. Found Gooden on the wraparound. He'll spike that. And one coming off the James. Beautiful find of Gooden underneath the bucket. At number 9 is the Lakers' Smush Parker sending it down on the Kings. 3%.
Reverse finish.
Well, this is the kind of move you expect from Kobe Bryant. Not Smush Parker, but this is incredible. The baseline drive, Parker takes advantage. Unbelievable dunk.
At number 8, Paul Pierce enjoyed this buzzer beater by Delonte West.
West, lob shot and count it. Whoa. What a finish to the third quarter. Delonte West from half court.
At 7, Shaq was impressed by teammates Jason Williams and Dwayne Wade.
He enjoys the game, even deep into his career, his 14th season. Alley-oop for Wade! How about that?
How about the perfect pass by Jay Will? D-Wade will throw it down any way he can, baby.
Dwayne Wade's 99th dunk of the year, followed by a Jason Williams steal.
At 6 is the Raptors' Chris Bosh with this nasty dunk on Dallas.
Bosh, quick move. Oh my! Chris Bosh with a vicious left-hand dunk. Fabulous move to get around Dirk and ferociously stuffs it home.
In at number 5, an incredible pass from Andrei Kirilenko.
Loose ball on the deck. Who's got it? AK, the flip, Phillips. Unbelievable play by Kirilenko.
The quickness of Andrei Kirilenko, and then the beautiful little flip pass behind the back, and then we have a tie ball game.
At number 4, the Nets' Jason Kidd sets it up for Vince Carter.
And the official could not believe it. Here's the alley-oop. Vince Carter puts it down.
Kidd on the move, and don't try this one at home. Vince Carter finishing it off.
At number 3 is the Pacers' Fred Jones soaring over the Hawks.
The Hawks have to decide. And that brings a little life to Conseco Fieldhouse.
And he lost the ball, but he still was up there and able to control it and just pounded it through.
At 2, once again, it's Smush Parker with a pump fake and jam.
Thinks about a three. Oh, my goodness. Wise decision to pass up the 3. The 2 was much more enjoyable. Smush Parker flying down the lane and throws it down and brings the crowd to their feet.
And at number 1, same game, Paul Pierce put on his own show.
Shot clock is down to Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! We talk about getting there late. When you get there late, you get your feelings hurt, and that's what happened to Chris Mihm right there.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for... Starting at number 10 is the Knicks' Stephon Marbury, connecting with Quintel Woods.
Woods gets it ahead to Marbury. Knicks have a 4-on-1. Alley-up to Woods. Oh, beautiful pass from Stephon Marbury. And the Knicks bench is up as they have a 10-point lead. And it's Stephon Marbury with his 9th assist. And this one was absolutely brilliant.
In at number 9 is Golden State's Troy Murphy, hitting on the reverse.
Kobe Bryant and Vujacic.
Murphy won it up and under. He draws the foul, and you want to talk about English to finish on the other side.
At number 8, it's the Raptors' Chris Bosh to rookie Charlie Villanueva.
Accepts the pass. Villanueva.
That's 2 big people working together. Charlie Villanueva, gorgeous pass by Chris Bosh, and that's what I'm talking about.
At 7 is the Bucks' Charlie Bell with this heave right before halftime.
And James threw it away. Here's Bell at the buzzer. Oh! It's a 3-point field goal, and the lead is cut to 2.
Aaron pass. Bell gets it up, and you can see it counts from downtown for Bell, about a 40-foot shot.
At number 6, it's LeBron James flying high for the finish.
Good defensive play as he got up. The big lob!
Oh my God, it looked like he was dropped out of the rafters.
I thought it was a horrible pass. But I'd never thrown one to LeBron James. That's part of the problem.
At 5, it's Josh Smith at one end and Josh Childress at the other.
Durant protected by Josh Smith. What a block, and that's his 7th. Are you kidding me? From one end to the other, coast to coast.
That was a sensational series right there. First of all, look at this block by Josh Smith. Joey Graham's taking it to flush it. And then the defense leads to the offense. Look at this move right here, Josh Childress.
Coming in at number 4 is this amazing shot by the Lakers' Kobe Bryant.
Kobe at the buzzer.
Yes!
Oh, my goodness.
Don't discount that man.
Oh, what a shot on a tough angle off the glass.
You're unbelievable. You are absolutely unbelievable.
In at number 3, Steve Nash pulls this one out of his bag of tricks.
Nash tries it again. Oh, Nash puts it in. Another circus shot.
He just did that over a 7-footer. Okay? All right, we're not talking about a stick. We're talking about this.
In at number 2 is an ankle-breaking move by Allen Iverson.
Throw the cards up in the air right now.
Oh, Allen Iverson, what a move! Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson through his leg.
Oh,
he makes Antonio drove him to the hard one.
And for the #1 play, it's the left-hand slam by Lamar Odom.
Now the Lakers right down to 10-2. Another takeaway. Lamar with the strong finish after the steal.
Wait a minute. Did he posterize Mr. Howard?
Well, I like the aggressiveness, Lamar. Oh.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching.
Starting at number 10, the Bulls run into rejection at the hands of Josh Smith.
Hey, there we go. I mean, that was impressive. Josh Smith, boy, his timing. Woo!
At number 9 is this buzzer beater from Chicago's Andres Nocioni.
What a substitution. That's all right, huh? He put him in for censure. He catches, shoots, and scores.
At number 8, here's Seattle's Chris Wilcox taking it right at the Lakers.
Here's Wilcox. He's athletic. He'll come down the middle on them.
And he is showing you more than he ever showed you before, too.
I've seen Chris Wilcox play. The defense, the parting of the Red Sea. Now that is get back. This is in your face. Goodness gracious sakes alive. Chris Wilcox.
At 7, Cleveland's Damon Jones spots up for a game-winning 3.
Jones for the win! Got it! David Jones has tripled at the buzzer! Cavaliers with an instant walk-off winner!
At number 6, off the steal, it's all in the hands of Kobe Bryant.
Ray Allen losing it. Headman. Kobe again. Got Rashard. Beautiful pass to Smush Parker. And then Kobe makes like a blocking back down there.
At 5, it's the Magic's young duo of Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard.
Good show on Nelson and Howard. They see the youngsters working very well together.
Inside to Howard, he just slips the lane, and Howard got up as well.
At 4 is this flashy pass break from Joe Johnson to Josh Smith.
He cruises back. Behind the back! For a thunder slam!
Wow, Harrington making up for it.
Woo! At number 3, the Warriors' Jason Richardson with the spin and the slam.
Push ahead, Jason. And he'll swoop in for 360.
Holy mackerel.
Takes a lot of guts in this kind of game to do a 360.
Coming in at number 2 is this amazing play from the Spurs' Manu Ginobili.
Ginobili cut into the hole, puts it up and in!
Unbelievable shot. Man, he's able to turn his body, hit the defender, and flip it right back. Great job of driving into the crowd, seeing Browns coming over, and with a little flip, knocks it in. Great finish by Ginobili there.
And at number 1 is this long-range heave from Portland, Zach Randolph.
2 seconds left. Zach from 3-quarter court. Yes! It goes! You could see Zach had a good rhythm about him and let it fly, and down it went.
It'll be a highlight, there's no doubt, and it may give the Blazers momentum.
That's our show for this week.
At number 10 is the Knicks rookie combo of Nate Robinson and David Lee.
Robinson to Lee.
And the Garden on its feet. The young players igniting the crowd as the Knicks lead by 3.
At number 9, it's Kobe Bryant and Smush Parker working the alley-oop.
Bryant for Parker. Oh, on a reverse. Smush Parker from Kobe Bryant.
Nothing like a New York City point guard with tremendous ups, Mom. Can finish at the rim.
At number 8, another fantastic finish from Miami's Dwayne Wade.
This is Wade on the drive. Took on Ostertag. You better believe it.
Dwayne Wade pulled up, hesitated on his move, froze the defender, and then took him to the basket.
At number 7, it's Golden State's Jason Richardson on the reverse.
He's starting to get more time and playing well. Jason Richardson going baseline coming into the game.
It kind of sets up Ricky Davis right there with the lull move and goes baseline with the nice little crossover and the extension. Slam dunk champion, former.
At 6, Jason Kidd with the steal and the setup for Richard Jefferson.
Cliff Robinson's defense forced it. Oh, beautiful feed from Richard Jefferson. Wow.
And
4 stars on that one.
Coming in at number 5 is a rocket taking off. Stromile Swift.
Over to Swift.
Now that's a highlight.
In at number 4, how about an encore from the Lakers' Smush Parker?
Beat on the baseline.
And he'll go to the line looking for the first lead of the game for the Lakers. That was tough.
He's going up. He says, oh, here it comes. Does a great job of getting his hands down to really help protect himself on the fall. That's a great play. Look at that. That could have been dangerous.
At number 3 is this between-the-legs dish from Utah's Andrei Kirilenko.
And Boozer somehow comes up with a pass. Now, this might be the assist of his career. Whoop!
Well, did you see that, folks? Through the legs bounce pass. I mean, that's called getting jiggy with it right there. Watch this here. That is sweet. You think that'll make our courtside countdown?
At number 2 is Andre Iguodala going baseline for the jam.
Iguodala with one giant burst. Wow! How he threw it in reverse! Oh, what a drive and finish by Andre Iguodala.
That was outstanding. That was great.
Baby!
And at number 1 is this play by the Magic, finished off by Dwight Howard.
Howard again. The youngster Dwight Howard involved on one end, and there is the spectacular finish. Goodness, looks even better the second time.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. Starting at number 10 in overtime, it's all in the hands of LeBron James.
LeBron will start now with 5 left. James for the jumper for the win. Bang! 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 LeBron filled it up to win it for the wide and gold. Game over at the Q. You can't book this one to the Cavaliers.
At 9, the Knicks' Steve Francis comes all the way back for the block.
Blocked off the backboard by Stevie Francis. Spectacular.
Francis the trailer. Watch this. James committed himself. Very acrobatic rejection.
In at number 8, it's Paul Pierce trying to beat the third quarter buzzer.
Chicago had some nice ball movement there. Got the shot they wanted. Pierce does it again.
And he practices that shot every pregame.
At number 7 is Dwight Howard using his full extension on this dunk.
Howard muscling it in, throws it on top of Presence. Whoa. Dwight, a powerful one-handed throw down there from a distance.
At 6, it's Dwight once again, this time with some help from his teammates.
3 on 2 fast break. Howard trailing the play.
Terrific fast break engineered by Jameer Nelson, Deshaun Stevenson, and the big finish from Dwight Howard.
At number 5, the combo of Allen Iverson and Andre Iguodala.
This guy has not stopped playing. He's playing so hard.
Oh, wow. Wow. All right, hold on. That got the people even up here, okay, behind us. Guys are yelling, oh, and ah. I mean, that was sensational.
In at number 4, a shot you have to see to believe from Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade taking off, throws it in reverse. How did he do that? Dwayne Wade turns his back, throws it up in the air. Picture perfect shot.
That's what Michael does. I mean, that is as close to Michael Jordan as you're going to get. That is the real deal right there. You see this coming from Dwayne Wade more and more. It's a nightly occurrence with him.
Simply amazing.
At 3, another magical jam. This one from Deshaun Stevenson.
Shot clock is ticking down again. Stevenson muscles one home.
And an outstanding offensive play by Deshaun Stevenson.
At number 2, down by 2, the Warriors get one more chance.
Uh-oh, look out. Now you can't foul. Here's Richardson, a leading 3. Oh, he got it at the buzzer. Jason Richardson has won the game for Golden State. Oh, no.
Crosses the 8-second line, makes a spin move, definitely a 3.
Definitely, no question.
No question there.
The Warriors win the game.
And at number 1, Tony Allen and Gerald Green bring down the house.
Tony Allen throws it up. Gerald finishes it off.
weak. And Gerald is, he was looking down into the basket.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. Starting us off at number 10 is Vince Carter, soaring high above the Hawks.
Oh, Vince Carter over Esteban Batista. So Carter puts it down.
At number 9, the game is in the hands of the Knicks' Jamal Crawford.
But Larry Brown doesn't call him. He's waving Crawford up.
Oh, he knows how much time he's going to shoot it right at the buzzer. That's a big
For the win, puts it in at the buzzer. Jamal Crawford knocks it down.
Jamal Crawford with a huge shot, second straight game. Nick bench erupting.
At number 8 is Celtics rookie Gerald Green with a fantastic finish.
Ahead to Green, Gerald takes it to the basket. A little extra flair on that dunk from young Gerald. That is going to do it.
At 7, the Nets trademark alley-oop. Jason Kidd to Vince Carter.
There's Carter. Oh! Vince Carter with a deke on the defender and then was able to take the lob.
And that is a set play coming out of the timeout. Lawrence Frank watched something, and Vince Carter did a heck of a job selling it.
At number 6, it's the Hawks' Josh Smith turning away the Timberwolves.
Bretton Hassel with Justin Reed on the wing, and he's blocked by Josh Smith. Josh Smith flew in from nowhere and caught Justin Reed at the apex.
At 5, the Hawks and Timberwolves battle it out in the closing seconds.
Davis with Pachulia on him, gets it to go.
Oh no.
Childress, quick release, and he lays it in at the buzzer. The Atlanta Hawks find a way to beat Minnesota at the finish. After the basket by Ricky Davis, Josh Childress marching, flying up court. He is spotted, and he beats the buzzer with a layup to give the Hawks the win.
In at number 4 is the steal and slam by LeBron James.
James on the steal. Murray up top to LeBron. He ran from rack to rack, pounded it, and won. He's doing it all. Both ends of the floor in his home region. Unbelievable. Gets the defensive play at one end, runs the floor, kicks one way over the top of the court to Flip Murray.
Checking in at number 3 is this tasty dish from the Suns' Steve Nash.
Oh, Nash to Tim Thomas. Wow.
And that's why Steve Nash is a leading candidate to repeat as MVP in this league.
At 2, once again, it's Gerald Green finishing the Celtic break.
Gets it to Scalabrine. Joe!
He's one of these kind of guys that if you put $1 up there, he'll snatch the dollar off the top of the backboard and leave change, because that's how long he hangs in the air. That's hang time.
And with a number 1 play, yet another connection from Kidd to Carter.
Let's have a 2-on-1 development. Kidd slips it. Carter was trailing the play. It counts and the foul.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching.
Die 10 gehört Lamar Odom aus Los Angeles.
That's the way you take it to the rack against a shot blocker. You try to be cute, and you end up having an extra meal.
Mal kein Down von Vince Carter.
He's holding the Nets. Here's Carter. That's well within his range, and he hits from center court. Vince Carter, who usually steps out of the court for the pregame warm-ups, and opens up by firing shots from that distance. Carter banks it home from center court.
Das Zusammenspiel zwischen Luke Walton und Kobe Bryant auf der 8.
Kobe took it away. Kwame. Kobe directs it to Luke. Luke on the layup. Kobe over. Slams it home on a spin.
Nice job by both players. First of all, Kobe with the steal, and then when they threw it to him, he tapped it while in the air to Luke. Great decision there, and then he gets it back.
Der König aus Cleveland, King James.
And Snow leads to LeBron. Oh, man! He even lost his own balance as he put that one well behind his ear.
Auf der 6 Ruben Patterson und Kenyon Martin.
Patterson, nice pass. Rams it home. What is that, Scotty?
I'm okay, you okay. That's what that is.
Right.
This is a dunk, bounced off the backboard, gets fouled. I think what we're missing is he tapped the ball on the backboard before he dunked and got fouled.
Kaum eine Top 10 ohne Jason Richardson.
Barbosa throws it away, and here comes Richardson. Isn't that like he won the slam dunk contest a few years ago?
That's what we want to see.
Ein weiterer früher Slam Dunk Champion, Josh Smith.
Johnson shovels. Johnson!
Und nochmal von den Lakers, Lamar Odom.
Knocked away, Richardson, unable to get it. Odom hits the floor. Finds Kobe for the lead.
Standing ovation for Lamar Odom from most of the people here in Staples.
Ebenfalls zum zweiten meiner Top 10, Vince Carter mit seinem Pass auf Richard Jefferson.
Carter behind the back.
Auf der 1 ein Buzzerbeater aus Boston, Gerald Green.
That's Foster tweaking the back, and there is Green. Oh my goodness, and he makes.
You were talking about his range. in the facility, it looks like, after that one.
And that certainly can ignite the Celtics, who looked to be dead in the third quarter.
At number 10, it's the Lakers' Smush Parker throwing it down on the Hornets.
Things look good when you get a Chris Paul. Smush beats him on it. Silver and the reverse.
Just get out of his way. They just got out of the way and said, here, what kind of a dunker are you going to throw down on?
At number 9 is the Suns' Steve Nash with this dish to Shawn Marion.
Nash through the middle, leaves it for Marion, and he drops. That's Steve Nash. I mean, right there was the whole thing. He got a rebound, he got an assist, he did the whole package, and he enjoys playing, and they enjoyed playing with him. Who would?
Coming in at number 8 is this dynamic dunk by the Hawks' Josh Smith.
And the steal by Josh Smith. And the artful slam. Oh, baby.
At 7, the first pass didn't work, so Ben Gordon adds something extra.
Gordon feeding Chandler, and it's stripped away. Ben Gordon comes up with it. No look into Davis. Oh, my goodness. A little show and go.
Look away. That was great by Ben.
Oh, man.
For a minute there, I was wondering who's he throwing it to.
At 6, Andre Iguodala takes the lob for a left-hand jam.
Nice play. That's a great play. And you know what? That wasn't a great pass by Barnes, but Andre Iguodala with the one hand reaches down and just takes it right to the rim.
At 5, once again, it's Josh Smith flying high at both ends.
Well, that to me is the most important thing, is the fact that he's been able to live up to the hype and exceed the hype. And that is awful tough to do.
Josh Smith fouled like that as he just, like in a helicopter off a launch pad, threw that down with some vim and vigor.
He can get off of his feet, man.
Wow.
At number 4, a Cleveland break is broken up by Jared Jeffries.
Arenas and Jamison, nice deflection. There's Larry using the defense. Jeffries in pursuit. Oh, what a block from behind from Jeffries.
That's right, that was excellent. Jeffries came a long way, Mike. He ran him down, and Hughes was taking his time. Jeffries comes down, runs him down. See, he catches him right on that hand.
At number 3 is Indiana's Fred Jones, rising to the playoff challenge.
Oh, was right. That was Richard Jefferson-esque, although Jones went right around Jefferson for that one.
At 2, the Heat have the Bulls on the run at the end of the first half.
Williams taking all the way. And Scott Skiles has to be. Oh, the steal by Willie. I was saying, that had to drive him crazy. That had to drive him crazier.
That's huge, Mark. 4 straight points. And Miami goes into the half on a run.
And at number 1, it's the Nets duo of Jason Kidd and Vince Carter.
Here's Kidd pushing it. Carter cutting. The lob. With the reverse.
They're good for about 4 or 5 of those highlight reel plays every game, Mark. And how about the alley-oop with Vince Carter? Just throw it up anywhere near the rim, and he's going to finish.
That's our show for this week. Starting us off at number 10, it's Gilbert Arenas trying to beat the first quarter buzzer.
Arenas. Oh!
He shot that.
Gilbert Arenas.
He didn't throw that. He shot that.
Squared up. Drilled it.
At 9 is Lamar Odom on the ground and Kobe Bryant in the air.
Look at the hustle of Lamar Odom. Off to Kobe Bryant. Counted for 2. Let's see. Yep, counted for 2 and a foul.
How about the play by Lamar Odom? And Kobe with emphasis.
At number 8 is the Nuggets' Earl Boykins with some hang time in Denver.
Oh, what a play! The little man in big-time basketball.
In at number 7, the Pistons' Rip Hamilton connects with Ben Wallace.
The activity by Hamilton sets others up. Oh! Magnificent.
A gargantuan finish on the alley-oop feed to Big Ben. They ring the bell.
At 6, Richard Jefferson and the Nets are a step ahead of the Pacers.
Anthony Johnson getting to the rim off the knee bucket. Big finish. Jefferson on the run out.
In at number 5, it's the Mavericks down by 3 in the final seconds.
Dampier misses the follow. Nowitzki has it. Fires a 3. Wow! Nowitzki hits a 3 to tie the game. On a broken play going after the loose ball with just under 16 seconds to go. Nowitzki hitting a heroic 3 to tie it up.
At 4, the Spurs are in need of a 3, and they turn to Brent Barry.
And open is Barry. Gets the 3. Barry with a 3-point basket that pops up from the rim with 4 seconds to go. And the Kings call a timeout. Brent Barry.
Tim Duncan did a good job. Mike Bibby had his head turned, and all Brent had to do was feel like he was going in and go to the short point for a 3.
At number 3, the Kings seize the ball and the game in the final seconds.
Not close, stolen by Bibby. Ahead to Martin, to the rim. And the Sacramento Kings have won. What a thriller at Arco Arena. It was that kind of game. Whoever had the ball last was going to win.
Well, how about a great play by Mike Bibby stepping in? And what a finish by Kevin Martin. The right hand throwing it up over Duncan. Bounce, in, red light, go home a winner.
At number 2, the Lakers trail by 2 and know they need a steal.
They'd love to get it into Nash's hands, and they do. Ball knocked away, stolen by Parker.
Oh, here it is.
Here comes George to Kobe Bryant. Bryant inside, it's good, tie game. Bedlam at the Staples Center after this turnover.
Remember, you do not have to force it. Right there, you thought it a great deflection by Parker. Parker knocked that ball loose, and this is a miraculous shot.
And at number 1, in overtime, it ends up in the hands of Kobe.
Walton to tip it. Bryant with the save.
Oh, you got to get a shot here.
Final seconds. Bryant for the win. Bang! They have to review it by rule, but it looked like Bryant clearly got the shot off in time.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for...
Starting at number 10, Dwayne Wade leads the break, then gets to finish it.
Walker. By Wade. Dwayne Wade very active here in the first quarter.
This sure is a 2-man fast break. Basically, Walker and Wade, the only 2 Heat players getting out in transition, and they find a way to make it work.
At number 9 is this half-court heave from Detroit's Tayshaun Prince.
Here in this first quarter, there's Tayshaun Prince with a three from midcourt. Prince from midcourt. And a glance over at you, Reggie, right after he did it, is to say, what else is new? Wow.
At 8, Larry Hughes couldn't get it to go down, but LeBron James could.
Hughes, no, but James, yes.
And here's a transition. Larry Hughes takes it to the basket. Jamison backs away from taking the foul. And then LeBron James finishes it off with a one-handed dunk.
In at number 7, it's Rasheed Wallace finding Antonio McDyess.
Detroit has the ability to close down other people.
Wow. Rasheed Wallace threw it in the perfect spot.
And Antonio McDyess to finish. Everyone is unselfish. You cut here and you're open, you get the ball.
At number 6 is the Mavs' Jerry Stackhouse, taking it right to the rim.
Oh, the baseline left free. And Jerry Stackhouse, there's a lot more games and age on that 11-year, 31-year-old body, but still pretty from Stack.
At 5 is Cleveland's Damon Jones for the game and the series.
They get it out of his hands. Hughes, Damon Jones puts it in with 4.8 remaining. And the Cleveland Cavaliers advance to the second round. Damon Jones, who hadn't played a second all game, inserted and knocks down the winning shot. An incredible finish. And for the first time since 1993, the Cavaliers go to the second round.
At number 4 is Kobe Bryant going all the way against Phoenix.
Kobe Bryant!
I saw Kobe the whole time with his eyes, telling Luke Walton exactly what he wanted him to do. Look at him, he's talking to Luke Walton. He gets Bell gets back picked. Nobody on the weak side of the floor, and quietly the Lakers have taken the lead in this ball game.
At number 3, LeBron drives in for the game winner in overtime.
James for the win. 0.9 left. Arenas. LeBron does it again. 121-120. The final in overtime. The Cavaliers take a 3-2 lead in this series. 45 points by LeBron James.
A great entry pass by Larry Hughes. Jamison didn't shut off the baseline. And James with an incomparable finish. Tightrope in the baseline and then having the presence to finish over the rim.
At number 2, down by 3, the Wizards turn to Gilbert Arenas.
Looking to inbound, Arenas puts up the three. Bang! Gilbert Arenas ties the game.
Now, see, you got to close him out. If that's how you're going to play, you got to close him out, Mike.
And Arenas gets a terrific look.
Now, this is just spectacular.
And at number 1, it's Dwayne Wade with this amazing assist.
Oh, Wade, back the back. What a play to set it up for Morning.
Oh, this is ridiculous, Marv. Watch this move. The split of the double team and around the back, around 2 Bulls defenders. Where does he find Morning with all those guys in front of him? And Alonzo finishes a spectacular play.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. Starting at number 10 is this jam from the Raptors' Charlie Villanueva.
Accepts the pass. Villanueva.
That's 2 big people working together. Charlie Villanueva, gorgeous pass by Chris Bosh, and that's what I'm talking about.
In at number 9 is the T-Mobile Rookie of the Year, Chris Paul.
Chris Paul trying to beat the buzzer. Will he? Oh, yes, he will! Yes, he will! If there's anybody who can beat the buzzer, it's going to be CP3.
In at number 8 is Utah's Darren Williams going all the way to the rim.
Running start here.
Behind the screen.
Williams able to dunk it. Warriors had it down to 3. Utah pushes it back up to 11.
At 7 is the Knicks' Channing Frye getting the loose ball and going up strong.
Maurice Taylor with a great rebound, saved by Channing Frye. Up he goes for a big one. His second slam of the game. And the Knicks are up by 19 points.
Frye has provided the impetus.
In at number 6 is the Bucks' Andrew Bogut with a game-saving block.
Bogut blocks the shot. Game over. How about that defensive play by Andrew Bogut? He bails it out. Boy, Andrew Bogut saves another headset and a Bucks victory.
At 5 is Gerald Green on the finishing end of a Celtic break.
Gets it to Scalabrine.
He's one of these kind of guys that if you put $1 up there, he'll snatch the dollar off the top of the backboard and leave change because that's how long he hangs in the air. That's hang time.
At 4, another game-winning play from Andrew Bogut, this time on offense.
Free inbound up. Bogut up the dash to the lane. Andrew Bogut has knocked off the San Antonio Spurs. What a beautiful play. Kukoc and Bogut. The Bucks have beaten San Antonio. What a great play.
At 3, once again, it's Boston's Gerald Green from long distance.
That's Boston tweaking the back. There is Green. Oh, my goodness, and he makes it. You were talking about his range. in the facility, it looks like, after that one.
And that certainly can ignite the Celtics, who looked to be dead in that third quarter.
Coming in at number 2, the Knicks' Nate Robinson shoots for the win.
Kicks it out, Robinson. Robinson, the three-pointer. It's good! At the buzzer! Nate Robinson wins it for the Knicks in overtime!
And how dramatic is that, folks?
No question about it. A rainbow from the corner. And the Knicks with their most exciting victory of the season and one they desperately needed.
And with the #1 rookie play, the big finish from Gerald Green.
Tony Allen throws it up. Gerald finishes it off.
That'll make Gerald's weak. And Gerald is, he was looking down into the basket.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. At number 10, the Hawks' Josh Smith on one end and Josh Childress on the other.
Joey Graham, rejected by Josh Smith. What a block, and that's his second. Childress with a Are you kidding me? From one end to the other, coast to coast.
That was a sensational series right there. First of all, look at this block by Josh Smith. Joey Graham's taking it to flush it. And then the defense leads to the offense. Look at this move right here, Josh Childress.
At 9, once again, it's Josh Smith standing between the Bulls and the bucket.
Hey, there we go. I mean, that was impressive. Josh Smith, boy, his timing. Woo!
At 8, 2 blocks for the price of 1 by Charlotte's Gerald Wallace.
Gordon driving to the right hand, rejected by Wallace. Baston beats inside, it's rejected again by Wallace, this time from Nocioni.
Wallace has done a little everything today, hasn't he?
He sure has.
21 points, terrific game.
A couple of block shots.
At number 7, LeBron James swats it right into the front row.
This is part of it, the running game. See you later, LeBron James. That fires up LeBron and the crowd.
It sure does. He could have blocked that with his shoulder. He was up so high.
At 6, a block by the Bucks' Andrew Bogut that saved the game.
Bogut blocks the shot, game over. How about that defensive play by Andrew Bogut? He bails it out. Boy, Andrew Bogut saves another headset and a Bucks victory.
At 5, the Cavs couldn't escape the long arm of Jared Jeffries.
Arenas and Jamison, nice deflection. There's Larry using the defense. Jeffries in pursuit. Oh, what a block from behind from Jeffries.
That's right, that was excellent. Jeffries came a long way, Mike. He ran him down, and Hughes was taking his time. Jeffries comes down, runs him down. See, he catches him right on that hand.
At 4, the Knicks' Steve Francis with a smash off the glass.
Blocked off the backboard by Stevie Francis. Spectacular.
Francis the trailer. Watch this. James committed himself. Very acrobatic rejection.
At 3, another resounding rejection from the Hornets' Linton Johnson.
In your face is
Iverson as he rejects Popso.
This is great timing. Outside hand, didn't reach across his body. That's how you get the foul. That is a perfect example of how to block a shot underneath.
In at number 2, Kevin Garnett blocks the Suns just in time.
4, 3, Nash, Marianne, block. Garnett. That game is over.
Well, I don't know, but that was a heck of a play from Garnett all the way from the weak side. Gets over there, and whether it was a good block or not, I don't know.
And with the top block of the season, here's one more from Josh Smith. Jefferson sticks with it. Denied by Smith with the full palm. Major highlight on the defensive end, and then down the floor with a monster jam. That's our show for this week. Thanks for starting us off at number 10 is some wizardry from Washington's Chucky Atkins.
Ahead. Oh, what a play by Atkins! And the slam by Hayes. Eyes in the back of his head.
Beautiful pass, but if Jarvis Hayes stops running, that play doesn't get converted. What a pass from Chucky Atkins and the conversion on the basket.
In at number 9 is this pass off the glass from the Nets' Jason Kidd. No look for Kidd, driving to the rim. Look out! Off the backboard for the slam. Richard Jefferson trailing, and Kidd knew exactly what he was doing. Checking in at number 8 is a dazzling dish from Atlanta's Al Harrington.
Knocked away and lost control. The Spurs turn it over. Childress back to Childress.
Look at Al Harrington getting it back, behind the back pass, and Childress knows how to finish.
At 7 is the Sixers' Allen Iverson to Andre Iguodala.
Dallenberg's on top of his game defensively right now. He can be the stopper. Oh, nice feed! Out of bounds! Iguodala slams it on a pretty pass from Iverson. What a setup by Iverson. Celtics unable to react whatsoever. The vision and creativity and imagination. Iguodala high above the crowd, and nothing that LaFrance, Perkins, anyone could do about it.
At 6 is Dwayne Wade driving through heavy traffic for this pass.
Oh, Wade back to back. What a play to set it up for Morning.
No, this is ridiculous, Marv. Watch this move. They split at the double team, and around the back, around 2 Bulls defenders. Where does he find Mourning with all those guys in front of him? And Alonzo finishes a spectacular play.
At number 5, off the scramble, it's Utah's Andre Kirilenko.
Loose ball on the deck. Who's got it? AK! The flip! No! Unbelievable play by Kirilenko.
The quickness of Andre Kirilenko, and then the beautiful little flip pass behind the back, and then we have a tie ball game.
At number 4, an encore from the Nets. This time, it's Vince Carter.
Carter behind the back. Behind the back move by Vince Carter.
At 3, once again, it's Andre Kirilenko going through the legs.
And Boozer somehow comes up with a pass. Now, this might be the assist of his career. Whoop!
Well, did you see that, folks? Through the legs bounce pass. I mean, that's called getting jiggy with it right there. Watch this here. That is sweet. You think that'll make our courtside countdown?
At 2 is this flashy pass from 2-time MVP Steve Nash.
Oh, Nash to Tim Thomas. Wow. And that's why Steve Nash is a leading candidate to repeat as MVP in this league.
And with the season's #1 assist, the Celtics' Tony Allen.
Tony Allen throws it up. Joe finishes it off.
That'll make Gerald's weak. And Gerald is, he was looking down into the basket.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching.
Number 10 is an AI to AI connection. Iverson to Iguodala.
This guy has not stopped running. He's playing so hard.
Oh, wow. Wow. All right, hold on. That got the people even up here, okay, behind us. Guys are yelling, oh, and ah. I mean, that was sensational.
At number 9, it's Josh Smith taking flight on the Hawks fast break.
He leaks out, throws it up. Goodness, that's a highlight special. Josh Smith on the finish.
Number 8, Teams Milwaukee's Andrew Bogut and Dan Gadzarich.
Bogut going upstairs and going down. Counted in the foul.
Oh, Chuck, did you see the way Gadzarich pilled that ball up? That was actually a low pass. He just snatched it out of the hands of the defender.
Coming in at number 7 is the Nets' Jason Kidd and Vince Carter.
But even when they beat them, I didn't think they played like this.
Oh! Vince Carter twisting and turning in midair for the slammer.
At 6, Miami's Jason Williams hooks up with Dwayne Wade.
Wade on the reverse off the beautifully thrown lob of Jason Williams.
What a gorgeous play called in the timeout by Pat Riley.
At number 5, once again, it's the Nets' Jason Kidd and Vince Carter.
Kidd being played by Parker, finding Carter, yes! In the foul!
Backdoor cut, and oh my goodness. Finishing emphatically. Get in the poster, big fella.
Haven't seen enough? Number 4 is more Vinsanity.
And the official could not believe it. Here's the alley-oop! Vince Carter puts it down.
Kidd on the move, and don't try this one at home. Vince Carter finishing it off.
Number 3 combines the talents of D. Wade and Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, he's hit by Popovich. No foul call. And there's the alley-oop for O'Neal.
What a sequence here, Marv. Watch this. Around Pavlovich's back. And then he steps in front, gets the ball back, and the lob to O'Neal. And how about Shaq's reaction?
At 2, who else but Jason Kidd and Vince Carter.
The players out on the court don't trust one another that the ball is going to move. Oh, my. Carter with a little icing on the cake in Orlando to give the Nets a 13-point lead again.
And the top alley-oop of the year comes from Orlando's Dwight Howard.
Howard again.
The youngster Dwight Howard involved on one end. And there is the spectacular finish. Goodness, looks even better the second time.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching.
Starting us off at number 10 is the Los Angeles Lakers' Kobe Bryant.
Kobe at the buzzer. Yes! Oh, my goodness. Don't discount that man.
Oh, what a shot on a good tough angle off the glass.
You're unbelievable. You are absolutely unbelievable.
At number 9, here's New Jersey net Zoran Planinic. Planinic, the flick.
Oh! Zoran Planinic!
His prayer is answered. At 8, Utah's Mehmet Okur has his own prayer answered.
Okur, I don't think they see the shot clock. Now Okur, desperation, throws it up off the glass. I don't believe it. The Jazz lead by 7. They're living right tonight.
That's 2 of them. Unreal. When things like that are happening, I'm here to tell you, you're in for a long night, Mark.
At 7, Mo Williams has just enough time to be a hero.
Williams, 3. Yes! The Milwaukee Bucks have snatched one back. Unbelievable!
Coming in at number 6 is the Denver Nuggets' Earl Boykins.
This kid can hit these buzzer-beating shots.
He did it last year numerous times at the end of quarters. I don't even know how he saw the rim. He had Rashard Lewis at 6'10" on him. This thing didn't hit anything but the floor after it went through. Look at this. This is so clean.
Over the backboard.
The net barely moves. That's the old Larry Bird commercial, wasn't it? Off the house, over the backboard, into the score.
At number 5, the Knicks' Nate Robinson goes for the game winner.
Kicks it out, Robinson. Robinson, the three-pointer. It's good! At the buzzer! Nate Robinson wins it for the Knicks in overtime!
And how dramatic
question about it. A rainbow from the corner. And the Knicks with their most exciting victory of the season and one they desperately needed.
At 4, Toronto's Mo Peterson never gives up.
Mo Pete for 3. No good. Tipped up into the air. Kept alive by Peterson. Another one. And he got it to tie the game at 105. Can you believe that?
And Peterson right back after that long rebound. Gets his own missed shot. Spots up behind the 3. But the second time was a charm.
Coming in at number 3, once again, here's Kobe Bryant.
They'd love to get it into Nash's hands, and they do. Ball knocked away, stolen by Parker.
Here it is.
Here comes George to Kobe Bryant. Bryant inside. It's good. It's good. Tie game. Bedlam at the Staples Center after this turnover.
Remember, you do not have to force it. Right there, you thought it had great deflection by Parker. Parker knocked that ball loose, and this is a miraculous shot.
At 2, the Kings' Kevin Martin shocks the Spurs.
Knocked loose, stolen by Bibby. Ahead to Martin, to the rim. And the Sacramento Kings have won. What a thriller at Arco Arena. It was that kind of game. Whoever had the ball last was going to win.
Well, how about a great play by Mike Bibby stepping in? And what a finish by Kevin Martin. The right hand throwing it up over Duncan. Bounce, in, red light, go home a winner.
And the number 1 buzzer beater of the year comes from Jason Richardson.
Uh-oh, look out. Now you can't foul. Here's Richardson, a leading 3. Oh, he got it at the buzzer. Jason Richardson has won the game for Golden State. Oh, no.
Crosses the 8-second line, makes a spin move, definitely a 3.
Definitely, no question.
Oh, yeah, no question there.
The Warriors win the game.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. Starting at number 10 with the pump and slam is the Lakers' Smush Parker.
Thinks about a 3.
Oh, my goodness. Wise decision to pass up the 3. The 2 was much more enjoyable. Smush Parker.
Oh,
Flying down the lane and throws it down and brings the crowd to their feet.
At 9, it's the Sixers' Allen Iverson to Andre Iguodala.
He's playing so hard. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, hold on. That got the people even up here, okay, behind us. Guys are yelling, oh, and ah. I mean, that was sensational.
At number 8 is the Magic's DeShaun Stevenson going up strong.
Shot clock is ticking down again. Stevenson muscles one home. And an outstanding offensive play by DeShaun Stevenson.
At 7 is the Nets' Jason Kidd with the lob to Vince Carter.
And the official could not believe it. Here the alley-oop. Vince Carter puts it down.
Kidd on the move, and don't try this one at home. Vince Carter finishing it off.
At 6 is Boston's high-flying rookie, Gerald Green.
Tony Allen throws it up. Gerald finishes it off.
Weak. And Gerald is, he was looking down into the basket.
Coming in at number 5 is more Vinsanity from Vince Carter.
Nets have a 2-on-1 development. Kidd slips it down. Carter was trailing the play. It counts, and the foul.
At number 4 is Paul Pierce throwing it down on the Lakers.
Shot clock is down to...
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. We talk about getting there late. When you get there late, you get your feelings hurt. And that's what happened to Chris Mihm right there.
At 3, once again, it's Vince Carter, this time with a reverse slam.
The players out on the court don't trust one another that the ball is going to go. Oh, my. Carter with a little icing on the cake in Orlando to give the Nets a 13-point lead again.
At 2 is the Magic's Dwight Howard, finishing the fast break.
Howard again.
The youngster Dwight Howard involved on one end, and there is the spectacular finish. Goodness, looks even better the second time.
And with the #1 dunk of the season, who else but Vince Carter?
This lead of 8, Miami's the largest of the game, but talk about large. How about that slam dunk from Vince Carter? What body control and what power by Carter.
That's our show for this week.